Thank you for coming, whoever's here already, besides Courtney. I am not inviting family or friends. Too nerve-wracking. Excuse me. Got 6 people. I'm going to unclick my helper, Courtney. Wonderful helper. I don't see the video, though, on Sabbatical Beauty, which is where I'll see your comments, apparently. So, don't you know what I've done wrong there? Where am I? Where am I? Is that me? No. I am not seeing me. So, something's wacko. I did it through my phone. That might be the problem. Madeline, tell me if I need to do something, or Courtney. I have no idea. I did not go through the Facebook screen on Sabbatical Beauty on my computer. I did it all through my phone. I was on Sabbatical Beauty, so I don't know if I did it right. Courtney tried to help me, I promise. Oh, more people, more people. Okay, Courtney's telling me amazing things to try. I refreshed the page. There I am. Oh, that's scary. All right, I'm there. Yay! I'm sorry, I'm going to have to keep looking that way and this way. I don't like that. But okay. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's a little time delay there. That's weird. Okay. I'm getting used to it. It's a little time delay there. That's weird. Okay. Okay. I'm getting used to it. Courtney is wonderful. I agree. That's weird. And Madeline, I love our name too. Is yours Madeline? Mine's Madeline. And Adeline, I think, hers is Adeline. Wonderful, I agree. Without the M. And Madeline, I love our name too. Is yours Madeline? Mine's Madeline. And Adeline, I think, hers is Adeline. Wonderful, I agree. Without the M. And Madeline, I love our name too. Is yours Madeline? Mine's Madeline. And Adeline, I think, hers is Adeline. Wonderful, I agree. I've got 2 voices going on. So something's weird. Here again, I need to. I've got 2 voices going on. Yeah, I have 2 video screens. I'm going to turn this one off. Here again, I need to. I've got 2 voices. That's better, I hope. I have 2 video screens. Now, so we've got more people. That's better, I hope. Turn the volume down on your computer. I will, Courtney. I'll do whatever you tell me. Is that better? I don't get super echoey anymore. Yeah, I understand that was a problem. Now, but can you hear me? I can't hear myself. All right. Okay. Once we get these speakers, I think we'll have it. I think I turned them down too far, but now it's, thank you. Thank you for coming. It was a chorus. Yeah, sorry. Considering it's the first time I've ever done it, oh, you're cutting me slack, and I appreciate that so much. As well as I appreciate you being here. Yeah, sorry. Considering it's the first time I've ever done it, oh, you're cutting me slack, and I appreciate that so much. So, as well as I appreciate you being here. So the little time delay is messing me up. I think I'll go ahead and start, Adeline and Courtney. So the little time delay is messing me up. I think I'll go ahead and start, Adeline and Courtney. So I am a first-time reviewer for this Spring Box, as well as this is the first time I've ever done a live video. And the first time I did a video, period, just to apply for this to be a reviewer. Lots of firsts. So I can prove that you're never too old to have fun and do new things. I'll be 69 this summer, and since I semi-retired, I'm busier than ever, which lots of people say. I'll be 69 this summer, and since I semi-retired, I'm busier than ever. So here it says to tell you about me. I kind of did that, and a little bit more detail about that would be that I've been married 47 years. I have a son and a daughter that are launched, and they're doing well. They're in their 30s now. We kind of started late on kids. And I'm semi-retired from being an RN. I've been an RN for 46 years, and I still do that one day a week. I have 2 volunteer jobs, and I have a handmade business. And I am not originally from Oklahoma. I live in Broken Arrow, a suburb of Tulsa, but I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. So what makes me tick? I'm looking here. I didn't say hi to everybody. Cindy, Debbie, Carol, Lada. Yeah, 69. Not yet. I'm still 68, so there you go. And if there's anything up higher, I don't know how to find your comments. Can I turn the volume off? Yes. Okay. Now, sorry. Eventually we're going to get this. Okay, the volume's off, and I hope that's better. Courtney, let me know if it's not. Okay. So I'm going to forge ahead, and you let me know if it's bad in any way with the techie part of it. Okay, let me just make an adjustment there. Waiting for myself to stop talking on the computer. Okay. Oh, wonderful. I'm so sorry for that mess up. Hi, Nina or Nina. I don't know which. Good to see you too. All right. So now maybe everybody won't be going crazy with what they're hearing, echoing. So as far as what makes me tick, I would have to say it would be caring for others, whether they're humans or animals. And I've done that. I kind of knew I wanted to be. I was a caregiver for little turtles in the neighborhood when I was a kid that weren't being taken care of properly, so I'd nurse them back to health, then they'd run away from home. But kind of continue with that. When I graduated high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. so I waited a year. And then I went to nursing school. Actually, that was pretty awesome, waiting a year. Let me get a little more light on my paper. So another thing that I love is to do something creative with my hands. I've been doing that my whole life. I may not have been good at all of it, but I tried. So I love you too, Adeline, because I can tell there's kindred spirits in this group. Anyway, that's a biggie for me, and the creativity is a biggie for me. And then my third thing that really makes me tick is nature. And I don't mean, I like being outdoors, and I don't mean water sports and skiing and stuff like that. I like to take hikes and go camping and look at nature, do gardening. And so I haven't been doing a lot of that lately because of having all these cats to take care of, which one of them got real sick tonight a little while ago, but he seems to be doing better now. I thought he was just going to keel over and die on us, but he rallied, as cats do. They like to trick you that way. So anyway, not to drag on and on. Now, I'm looking at comments. Let's see. Aw, yeah, we do love each other. Okay, we can try that if I can manage that link thing. Yeah, 4 cats. Anyway, I'm still working on my handmade business. Let's see. Skin type. I'm going to move on to that because I don't want to blabber too long and then keep you guys too long. It's obviously aging. Some people say I don't look my age, but it is aging. You know, we all get older every day. And it is somewhat sensitive. I get silly rashes, like overnight. And sometimes I think it has to do with just getting hot and sweaty, like in my neck. It crinkles up and, you know, I'll get a heat rash or something. I don't know. And there, one place above one eye gets it, so it's bizarre. I used to have a T-zone, a little oily. I didn't have oily skin when I was younger, and which is kind of an advantage. I think you don't get as many wrinkles and stuff early on, but now I've got more like bumps and clogged pores a little bit in here and across my forehead. Let me take a look here at this paper, which I can barely see. All right, we talked about rash. Okay, and I do have some sun-related and hormonal blotchy dark patches. They're getting better though because I've been using retinol type stuff, and then I've started on the Sabbatical Beauty products for that, and I really am seeing a difference now. I'm gonna hit that even more. Oh, thank you, Adeline. I just think, yeah, the oily skin helps a lot. So embrace your oiliness when you're younger. Embrace it. Okay. I didn't think I had oily skin, and then a doctor told me I did, so I guess they know. All right, next, climate here in northeast Oklahoma. It's called green country. Lots of trees, believe it or not. People love gardening here. But the weather is crazy. We have really hot summers, and we get a lot of sun, so you have to really hit the sunscreen, and I didn't when I was younger. I regret that as much as I should have, and I'd be out in the gardening for 8 hours doing all kinds of feats in the garden and never reapply it. So I'm lucky I have as little as I do. We do get a little bit of snow in the winter, not a lot. We've had lots of ice storms in the past. Main thing about the weather here is it's like a cliche, but it really does change rapidly from one day to the next. Like a week or two ago, it was 78, and then a day or two later it was 28. So it's crazy. And we do have some humidity, in spite of it being a drought. So we're not as humid as, say, St. Louis, because I used to live there. So that's enough on the weather, climate, and all that. Let's see. What are my favorite SB products and why? Let me look at your comments if I haven't totally lost that. Embrace your oiliness. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. So, I have been, no, I did not let us say how long I've been using SB. I got introduced to it a little over a year ago because Adeline and I have the same handmade business coach. And this coach, named Renee Christine, mentioned this product from Sabbatical Beauty called Sake and Rice Sleep Mask. And I thought, that sounds interesting. I've never used a sleep mask. So I ordered one for me and one for each of my two sisters. I don't know if they've used theirs. I got to check with them. Anyway, I loved it. I loved it. And it would give a little sting when I'd put it on. I think that's all the good stuff working. So I'm positive my skin is doing better since I started that. And then I gradually added in more and more products, but kind of haphazardly, or I'd study them, but I feel like I didn't really know what I was doing, and I still don't totally know what I'm doing with all of them, but I use them, get little samples, try them out, and then get a full size if I love it. Garden feeds the strength. You are funny, Kristen. You have no idea what I did in that garden. I'm telling you, I put in my own micro irrigation system and hauled rocks and ruined my body. Okay, so my favorite products are, we're getting to that eventually. So, sleep masks. I decided was my very favorite one because it works while you're sleeping. You don't have to do anything except put it on before you go to bed. It's still not a substitute for getting enough sleep. 7 hours of sleep is pretty awesome. At least that. Don't always get that, but you know, we should try. And that was the first thing I tried. My second favorite product is vacuum cleaner oil. It just sounds good, you know, and it actually works. But it's gentle. I didn't like the idea of going and getting a facial and some kind of vacuum thing used on me and paying buckets of money and not knowing if it's going to work or not. And so I really like this. I think it is helping. My pores seem to be getting smaller, and I am getting some emptying. Oh yeah, Renee Christine, we love her. She is awesome too. So, my favorite sleep mask so far is Sake and Rice, but I tried I ordered a winter box, and I tried the snow, and I really like that. I'll probably use that when it's colder, because it came in the winter box, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I alternate. I do one thing one night and something else the next night, you know, back and forth, back and forth. And I also, another favorite product of mine is the Bamboo Cleansing Balm. That one, it smells wonderful, and since I have sensitive skin, I was excited to try it, and it works fine. Okay, so I highly recommend that. And then I got the Rose Cleansing Balm also. I've been trying that lately. It's wonderful too. Okay. Now, and I put down everything else that I love. I mean, all of it. I do have the eye gel oil and love that. And I like all the serums I've tried. In fact, I've used up samples and need to order them, but I'm still using new samples, so I got to quit sometime and just go back and reorder. Let's see what's next here. How has Sabbatical Beauty changed my perception of skincare, if at all? Well, it definitely has, and it still is, because when I go back in the Facebook group, I've spent more time looking at that. I find that there's downloads and all kinds of information in there. It's like an ongoing learning process. The double cleanse concept is something new to me. I've been doing that. In fact, I quadruple cleansed this morning. You can believe that. I think I used a balm, and then I used vacuum oil, and then I used cucumber foaming cleanser, and then I used microcellular water. It just felt good, so I wanted to look real good for everybody. I wouldn't recommend doing 4 things all the time, though. Yeah, enough sleep. No, that is huge. Oh, snow. Yep. Snow. Awesomeness of snow. Actually, we love snow, but we don't get enough of it. Okay. Okay. We were on how has it changed my idea of skincare. Okay. So there are other products that work, and after trying so many without any results, basically, or they worked super slow, or they seemed to stop working after I used it for several years, I'm really excited to find this line of products where she's also always bringing in new things, and because our skin changes as we change and age and climate and all that, so we got to keep on top of these things, and I like that. Okay. Well, thank you, Adeline. You're just lovely. Yourself. All of you. If I won the lottery, all right, I gotta not talk so much, but we're getting to the end. If I won the lottery, what products would I want to get forever, for a lifetime? This wouldn't be a splurge. This would be Sleeping Beauty oil, because I like that. I got that in the winter box. I like the glow. I need to get more radiance and lift. I would get all those. Also, I'm really interested in trying the Rose and Camellia mask, because I saw a post about that. It's good for eczema, and it would probably be good for my silly rashes that I get sometimes, red patches. And I liked how she looked with the mask on. She looked like, oh. And by the way, I have no makeup on whatsoever. I did all my products this morning, or early this afternoon, confession, and then put on sunscreen, and I went for a walk, and then the cat almost died, and my face got all red. So anyway, no makeup. And I wanted to say also that I just love the guidelines for care for using the different products, because the print on the bottles is really little when you get the samples, and I have to get out super magnifying glasses, and I understand why that is, and I can deal with it, but I like the printed guidelines for like the aging sensitive skin that I just printed out like yesterday. It takes you through all the steps very nicely, and I need that. No makeup. Okay, people keep saying flawless, but I will tell you, you don't see what I see. See, right there is one of my sunspots, sun damage, but it is starting to fade now that I'm using the goodies. Okay, where are we here? Okay, you need to hear 2 truths and 1 lie about me. Okay, so I'm going to tell you 3 things. I wrote these down after my cat did his number. I thought we were going to lose him right then and there. So I was afraid I wouldn't even get to write them, but I got it. He started acting better. So, number 1, I graduated from Kent State University during the riots. Okay. Number 2, I sold Mary Kay Cosmetics. And number 3, I did not drive until I was 23 years old. And I'll be happy to repeat those. Tanya, Camellia Rose, thank you. I really can't wait to try that. And Glow, I'm using Glow and red wine serum. I just got that. I forget the whole name of it. Anyway. Hey, stop it. I will tell you some really real cute things. Just take 1 minute. I'm a reading partner for a first and a third grader, and the little first grader, she'd stand on her head in the chair if she could. And we spend about 45 minutes with them. She's always touching my cheek like this. I said, "What are you doing?" "It's soft." She's new to me this school year, so yeah, the Sabbatical Beauty's been working its magic. And then at the hospital where I work 1 day a week, these patients, they're laying there and you feel so bad for them, and sometimes you do things to hurt them, and half the time the ladies look up at me and they go, "You have beautiful hair, you have beautiful skin." I'm going, "Oh my gosh, how can you even think about things like that?" I guess it takes their mind off of what they're going through. So that's just a little side thing there. So the truth and the lie. Are you ready for it one more time? Number 1, I graduated from Kent State University during the riots. Number 2, I sold Mary Kay Cosmetics. And number 3, I did not drive a car until I was 23 years old. Okay. So, number 2 is a lie. I like selling things. I really do, but that, yeah, that reading partner is adorable, Adeline. She's absolute a hoot. She is all over the place, turning somersaults. I don't know how she learns anything. Okay, so now, very last thing is, I'm going to read your comments more, but I wanted to do the things I'm supposed to do by 7:30 or earlier. What am I looking forward to about the Spring Box and why? I am looking forward to it because I love surprises. I love getting things in the mail. So that's number 1. I'm just very easy to please. Most nurses are, as a matter of fact. Honestly. I'm really looking forward to trying some new products. The rose oil, something like that, sounds good. And I didn't know what was in it, honestly, until I saw the goodies. 2 of the goodies on the site, on the Facebook. The rose lip tint, rose gold. I got a little tub of that when I got my first order in over a year ago, and I love it. I put a little bit on, and so I'm really happy to get a tube of it. And then also the Holy Lotus, does that say serum? I had to turn all the lights off because otherwise it wrecked the video. The Holy Lotus, I'm really interested in that. I can't wait to see what it is and what everything is, and then to share it with everybody. So I really thank you all for voting for me and for giving me this opportunity, because I think it's going to be fun. Now I'm going to read your comments some more. Okay, Ann. I was 33 when we had our last one, and one of my coworkers was like 38, so. Lotus Serum Mist. Ooh, I like to mist things on my face, so I'm really going to like that. I'm going to have to learn how to mist some other things. Now, I'm having trouble finding the rest of the comments, like they keep scrolling. Where the heck did they go? Okay. Have you guys commented too much? And when I do that, that doesn't work. I'm very untechy. I'm trying to learn. Thank you for all the hearts and likes and everything. Courtney, how do I get to the other? How do I get to all the other comments? Because I know there's more and they're hiding. And my sense of humor is how I get through life a lot of the time. My mother was like that. She lived to 91. I should be able to scroll the column of comments. I'm going to try again, but so far it has... Oh, there's a blue line on the left. That might be it, and it might not. Oh, Lord. That wasn't it. Hang on, I just messed up. Oh, gosh. Oh, God, sorry. Okay. Totally messed up. Okay. I think I can see your comments now anyway. I had it on a different screen, on the main page screen, and I couldn't read all these. I messed up. So I'm going to scroll through them real quickly, because I know it's after 7:30. Courtney, you had your work cut out for you. Bless you. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. That's why it wasn't working, and she showed me what this should look like, and it doesn't matter. I'm half-brained gone here. Thank you. I am having a good time. I'm not really nervous at all after what happened before I got on here. Oh. Almost have your cat die right in your kitchen. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'll try to get a little bit less. I like that, Hayne. I saw that. It was fake. It was really cute. Yes, learning is so good. I can't stop learning. You had your last at 40. Yeah, I don't necessarily recommend having kids that late, but it happens sometimes. It's the way it goes. I love all this. Thank you. Yeah, the glowiness, that is a huge thing that I've noticed. And I think that's what the people are saying, these patients at the hospital are saying, and other people have told me that. But I had makeup on when they told me that. I mean, in the past, and now I don't have makeup on all the time. I've pretty much quit wearing makeup. Blush beauty oil. Ooh. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, thank you, Courtney, for putting those in there again. Okay, nice guesses. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. I picked pretty good ones for being under a lot of stress. Really, oops. I'm clicking away here. I look like an angel. Oh. And yes, you didn't learn to drive till you're 25. See if you can get somebody else to drive you, or you have good public transportation. Who cares? Oh, man. Yeah, reading partners is an awesome thing. If you don't know about it, it's because your community is wealthy enough that all the kids have to be on sponsored lunches, and it really has to be... Oh, Adeline, you think so? Oh, yeah, Hayne, who did come up with this? Huh? I don't know. Let me think about that a minute. So, the angle on the computer looks horrible. I like the angle on my phone much better. So I don't know how I do that. Anyway. That's just me being vain, which someone told me I was once, and I don't care. I just like to take care of myself. There you go, Gretchen. That is right. And I used really just some not heavy makeup. Debbie, 12-hour shifts. I only work 1 day a week, but we used to be salaried, and one memorable 4th of July weekend, I worked until 2 o'clock in the morning the next day because you had to get your stuff done, and I'm a specialist in wounds and ostomies, so yeah, it is self-care, Adeline, you're right. And you would squish me in a big bear hug. You'd probably break my ribs if you're strong. Although I'm pretty strong. Pilates. Just watch out for people who do Pilates. Thank you, Carol. Who else did I not say hi to or mention? The kitty cat started, he kind of recovered a little bit, but he has a problem with his potassium, and he isn't eating enough of the food with the potassium, and then he was staggering around. He fell sideways into the food dish and just laid there. I thought he was going to die. So, but he's right now has a serious liver infection, so we're trying to keep him going, but it may not happen. All right, Tane Gretchen. He is 18 after all. Sorry, now I'm messing up my camera again. You guys, I love your comments. They're so cute and so funny. You learned at 35, huh? Wow. Well, I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. You didn't have to drive. You could take the bus or the rapid transit or any number of public transportations. You had to put up with some interesting people, but that's how you learn about life. Okay, so are we wrapping it up? I'm looking at your new, Rochelle. Did I say hi to you, Rochelle? It's hard in the dark here. I'm going to have to learn how to have good lighting and still be able to see things. So, thank you for telling her that, Courtney. Because you never know, we may meet someday. Yeah, I've loved being a nurse. It's going to be hard. I'm going to try to totally retire when I hit 70 next year. So, that'll be hard, but I'll try to get busier with my business. And I can put a link down there later. But right now my website is being refreshed and worked on, and so I like to do enameling and metalwork, so that's my favorite deal. You're very welcome, Natalie, Hayne, Ann, Cindy, Courtney, Adeline, everybody, Sasha. We could have a giant group hug. We would, wouldn't we? Hug. Debbie, Gretchen, and Carol, and anybody that listens later. I'm sending you a hi to Kristen. Yes, Kristen. Lada or Leda? I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry if I messed it up. Okay, I think I hit all of you. Thank you for all the comments and encouragement. I really appreciate that. That made it a lot easier, and I think I'll try to do better with, I know I did okay, but I'll try to do even better technologically. Okay, thanks, ladies. Ooh, I'm looking at the things we're going to get. Lotus Serum Mist and Rose Gold Lip Tint. All good. Okay. I'm going to say good night then. Thank you so much, everyone.